Shall we please take the national anthem? As usual, we'll give our cameramen and photographers 30 seconds to take their shots and please leave the red carpet area. You have 30 seconds to do this, please. Please take your shots and leave the red carpet area. Thank you very, very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good afternoon to you all. We are here gathered for yet another flag off event, and this time it is the resurfacing of existing roads and remedial works and bridges in Maitama, Gariki, and Utako districts of our beautiful city of Abuja. Here to perform the task is the unwavering, highly focused, motivated, and hardworking Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Chief Barrister Ezenwo Iyesom Wike, CON GSS RS. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for being here with us this afternoon. A round of applause for the Honorable Minister, please. Permit me also, Honorable Minister, to recognize the presence and welcome in our midst the Chairman, Senate Committee on the FCT, distinguished Senator Ibrahim Bomai. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. His counterpart in the House of Representatives is also here with us. Honorable Mukhtar Aliu Betara, Chairman, FCT Committee, House of Representatives. Thank you, sir, for being here with us as well. We must, of course, not forget the member representing the Amak Buhari Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. Join me in welcoming Honorable Chinedu Obika. Thank you, sir. Also here with us and sitting next to the Honorable Minister is the Executive Chairman of the Abuja Municipal Area Council, Honorable Christopher Zaka Meikalangu. That's a man well liked by his people. Thank you, sir. Honorable Minister, sir, leading a delegation of very distinguished Nigerians committed to support you in your assignment in the FCT, we have, of course, the distinguished Senator Philip Tanimu Aduda. Thank you, sir. Senator Aduda, of course, is not alone. Also joining him, we have Senator Mao Ohamboa. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. Right Honorable Prince Chibundun Uwuche, former Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. We also have Honorable Chief Victor Giadom, the Vice Chairman South South National of the APC. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. We must, of course, not forget Chief Felix Oboa. Thank you, sir. And of course, we have Honorable Ephraim Inwizu. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. And of course, we also have here with us Honorable Emmanuel Unda. Thank you all for the support you are giving to our Honorable Minister. Also here is Honorable Fred Igwe, former member of the House of Representatives. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. Honorable Minister, sir, it is my pleasure also to introduce to you, rather to present the Secretary, Records Services Secretariat, Honorable Bitrus Gariki. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. Permit me also to recognize and welcome the Executive Secretary of the Federal Capital Development Authority, Engineer Shehu Hadi Ahmed, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Thank you, sir. And of course, the most senior director in the FCTA is also here with us, Mr. Samuel Atang. Thank you very much. Here with us, Honorable Minister, is our royal father, the Sapeyi of Gariki, His Royal Highness, Alhaji Usman Ungakupi. We also have here with us, Honorable Minister, heads of the various security agencies of the FCT, led of course by the FCT Police Commissioner, CP Benedict Igwe. Thank you very much, CP, for being here with us. And also the Assistant Director General of the DSS in the FCT. He is also the Director of DSS FCT, Mr. Adomwazu. Thank you very much. They lead a very, very strong team of heads of security agencies in the FCT. Thank you all for being here with us. With us also is Mr. Jose Rodriguez. He is the MD of Ferrotex Construction Company Limited. That is the company, Honorable Minister, responsible for the construction work we'll be flagging off today. A round of applause for him, please. And also, we should recognize the very, very good people of AMAC who have thronged out here in their numbers to be here for this very important occasion. Please give yourselves a round of applause, the good people of AMAC. Honorable Minister, sir, entertaining us before you came is a very amazing group of young men, the amazing brass band of AMAC. Thank you for being here with us. And of course, the gentlemen of the press. Thank you very, very much. Without wasting any further time, permit me at this time to call on the Chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC, Honorable Christopher Mekalango, to kindly step forward to give us the welcome address. Thank you.
Let me quickly start by thanking God Almighty for this wonderful privilege we have today in Maitama. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, my boss, my mentor, I want to quickly recognize my father, distinguished Senator Philip Tenemo Aduda, all members of the National Assembly present here, traditional rulers present here, all mandate secretaries, security agencies. Once again, I say good afternoon all. I most welcome you, our amiable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Yancy Izenwa-Wike, the performing minister in the Renew Hub agenda of Mr. President. Indeed, it is a privilege to visit us once again in the flag of rehabilitation of Roar in Maitama District, which represents one of the highbrow settlements in the Federal Capital Territory. We want to thank you most sincerely for your deep and earnest attention in making Abuja Municipal benefit much in the infrastructural development under your watch. I must point out that this Maitama district, though a very beautiful settlement, but has a very big challenge in the area of water supply, which need to be rescued and resolved so that the inhabitant can be relieved of digging boreholes. Apparently, the roads in Maitama are weak because of long years of usage, and your intervention at this time cannot be overemphasized, as Maitama represents the beacon of beauty in the Federal Capital Territory and Nigeria at large. Like Oliver Twist, it is not only Maitama. Some other districts in Amak are suffering the same infrastructural decay, and I use this medium to bring it to your attention. Mr. Project, my boss and my mentor, Abuja must be great this time under your watch. As a project minister who does not play politics with humanity and good life, however, as Amak chairman, under which Maitama district is located, I will be visiting here to ensure that the implementation of this project is strong and timely. Your Excellency, only your body language speaks volume of progressive thinking in FCT today. Thus, in just a few months of your award as the FCT minister, the capital is witnessing transformation in every area. This is a very apparent truth for everyone to see. We must commend and support you in your transformation agenda in FCT, which is the brainchild of the Renew Hope mantra of Mr. President. In conclusion, I want to sincerely thank and appreciate Mr. President for bringing Barrister Nyensi Wike to rescue FCT again. We welcome you once again to continue in showcasing your working bulldozers in all nooks and crannies of Abuja. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Another round of applause for the Executive Chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council. At this point, Honorable Minister, I would like to call on the Executive Secretary of the FDA, Engineer Shehu Hadi Ahmed, FNSA, to kindly step forward to give us an overview of this project. A round of applause for Engineer Shehu Hadi Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tony. The Honorable Minister, Federal Capital Territory, Chief Barrister Ezemo Yesom Wike, CON, GSSRS, the Chairman Senate Committee on the FCT, and the Chairman House of Representatives Committee on the FCT, other distinguished members of the National Assembly serving and retired here present, our Royal Father, the Sapei of Garki. Permit me to stand on all the established protocol to say a very good afternoon. My assignment is, as usual, to just give the overview of the project under review, which is the resurfacing work, which has been tagged for Maitama District. I want to put it on record, Honorable Minister and other distinguished guests, that it is merely so named Maitama District because as stages, you recall the Honorable Minister had launched for Garki and Wuse, and he has equally flagged off for Asokoro. So we thought to call this by name Maitama District because substantial coverage is within the Maitama District. But I want to allay the fear even before the Honorable Minister's intervention of the Chairman AMAC that actually the coverage, as has been directed by the Honorable Minister, extend to other districts of Wuse, Gariki, and Utako, and Jabi as well. The roads to be taken off are contained in the back cover of this program booklet, which can give a fuller appreciation of what is involved. As it is usual, let me also give to the Honorable Minister and by extension our distinguished invited guests that you recall in October, the Honorable Minister flagged up that of Gariki and Wuse, involving about 135 roads, covering almost about 49 kilometers. As we speak today, Wuse zones 1, 2, 3 down to zone 7, as well as segments of the Gariki where we had the flag up and other areas covered under those scope of work are already wearing a new look. And I think we give kudos to the Honorable Minister for this, because as I've seen on some of the flags, posts that are going around, FCT is working, and Mr. Project, my mentor, Barrister Ezonwo Yesemuke, you are working. Asokoro was just flagged up, you recall, in December. As we speak, work is currently going on in Asokoro district at the first stages of scarification of some of the roads or milling as applicable. And Asokoro involves about 49 number roads covering about 16 kilometers. As we speak now, work is going on, especially with most of the contractors involved in either scarification or milling, which exceptionally some areas they have already started applying TACOD and the wearing costs. So coming to Maitama district today, Maitama district and the other areas involved is covering a total of about 189 roads, with a total length coverage of about 57 kilometers. It is a very, very serious long feat to be credited to you, Mr. Project, and we're proud that this is happening as has been aspired by the Executive Chairman, AMAC. Your Excellency, let me explain that we made the choice of this location deliberate because this is the district center of Maitama and has been rightly defined by the Executive Chairman. Maitama is a highbrow district, and therefore we needed to bring to the attention of substantial number of residents and other motorists plying roads within Maitama to know this is real and it is going to take off. You just passed by the Maitama roundabout. People will recall that the whole of the rotary there, as well as some of the short spurs, were very bumpy. It has recently been milled, and these are the kind of attention the Honorable Minister has already given to most of the roads within the Federal Capital City to see to it that they takes or wears a new look, and I think we are on course. I want to tell you the time span which he has accorded, in most cases 5 to 6 months. We are working on target, and we are delivering as such. The first stage is billed for delivery by ending of this month or first week of March. And Asokoro and Meitama, which we are flagging up today, are targeted for delivery all by May 2024. I want to congratulate the Honourable Minister for being on top of this, and without letting the cat out of, when you come to present, because there are other areas you have already asked us to scoop, which we are already working on. Hopefully, we are going to present and also invite you for flagging up as at when due. However, I want to use this opportunity, sir, to kindly appeal to our motoring public as well as residents, especially in most of the districts that we are having this work. This actually places a lot of inconveniences, we know, especially to residents in Asokoro and now to come in Maitama. We had had that with Wuse, but when you go now, Wuse residents are smiling and actually congratulating that it was good that this work was done. It's the same that we are appealing to those in Asokoro. We used to receive several calls. Some we used to even intimate the Honourable Minister to intervene on our behalf. It is not intended to cause any inconvenience per se, but when it is done, I think we will come to appreciate. Incidentally, Asokoro roads are a little bit narrow, so traffic management arrangement, especially with our contractors, is a little bit Achillean, but we are managing it to see that this does not place unnecessary burden onto the residents and road users. In Maitama, the spaces here are a little bit wider, so traffic management might be a little bit easier. And I want to also place on record that the Honourable Minister has, in his wisdom, tried to adopt substantially local content engagement. This is in line with Executive Order number 507, which requires that we should develop our capacities. We are doing just that, and we want to congratulate you, and we thank you for giving us this onerous task of being involved in the development of the FCC, especially in the maintenance of established or installed facilities. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for the Executive Secretary of the FCDA. He has indeed given us a very, very detailed description of what the job entails. As a matter of fact, somebody said he has gone over and beyond the call of duty in his address. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. At this point, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we shall be taking our goodwill messages. And of course, we'll be starting with our royal father, the Sapeyi of Garki, Alhaji Usman Ungakupi. A round of applause for his royal father, for his royal highness.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, Minister of FCT, Pastor Nyansonke, our Chairman, Senate Committee of FCT, our Chairman, House of Rep, FCT, other members of the high tables, ladies and gentlemen, let me stand on the existing protocol. Your Excellency, Nyesom Wike, I want to say we sincerely thank God for sending you to salvage the FCT. Not forgetting the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Tinubu, for appointing you to be our minister. Minister, sir, I want to give you a brief remark, but I want to say I started picking interest on you when you are your governor of Rivers State. It could be as a result, maybe Rivers State is my second home, as I did my service in Indoni, the former Ahoda local government. So I was always picking interest, especially when I'm inaugurating commissioning projects. So I want to say thank you for the work. And secondly, when you were nominated to be Minister of FCT, I was chatting in my parlor with some people. I say, I pray that the president will post you in FCT so that you can transform FCT, and Allah answered my prayer. You are welcome, sir. Mr. Project, we want to thank you for the short time you have come. You have transformed FCT. You have turned a new leaf, and you are now our mother. In fact, you are coming in, you have even toured almost the whole area council within a short possible time. It's already showing a leader. Not forgetting especially the area of security aspect. You have had stakeholder meetings, we appreciate, and I want to assure you, we will continue to cooperate and support with you so that the aim and objective of FCT is being achieved. If I'm not mistaken, the first week you resumed, or second week, you were in my place when was an incident of a collapse of a house. And you give immediate instruction. We appreciate what you did for us. Like our ES have just said, you are also in my place, whereby you inaugurated the renovation of roads within the key districts. We appreciate you, sir. And today we are here. Mr. Project, what we love from you, you don't remain in the office. You move out and inspect whatever you have given. And you give you a period that this work must be delivered. And we have seen it. Even right from home, we have known who you are. Keep the tempo going. Sir, I wouldn't like to bother you much, but you know Abuja, especially the municipality, is the host of Nigeria and international community. We also pray and urge you, sir, that having inaugurated this project, we also appreciate the road, the completion of the road between Karshi and Apo axis, so that to reduce the traffic which has been bothering us, especially in the morning and evening hours. Finally, I want to also request you, sir. A Hausa man said, I want you to start learning Hausa. Well, you come, I will start teaching you. I'm not a Hausa man. A Hausa man said, in Akabai, onion, albasa ruwa, sabaya kuwa. What am I saying? When you give onion water, maybe in the garden, don't forget the, what do you call it? Sour leaf. Provide the water for them. What am I saying? You know, with the indigenous people who are residing within the city, our challenges are there. We want you to give us an audience so that we can sit together, rub mind, and see how these challenges will be addressed. I'm happy the Senate Committee is here, likewise the chairman of House of Rep, and our House member who is representing AMAC, Chinedu, and our chairman and the mandate secretary, a host of others. Please, want you to see what you can do to the plight of the indigenous people. On behalf of myself, my council members, and the entire people who are residing in gratitude them by extension, AMAC, we want to congratulate you, and we are welcoming you, and we are wishing you well. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Alhaji Usman Ungakupi, the Sapeyi of Garki. At this point, Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking the contractor's commitment for results. And join me in welcoming to the podium Mr. Jose Rodriguez, MD Ferrotex Construction Company, Nigeria. A round of applause for him, Mr. Jose Rodriguez.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. As they introduced me, my name is Jose Rodriguez. I'm the MD of Ferrotex Construction Company. Your Excellencies, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barista Ewezon Nilsson Wike. The Honorable Minister of the State, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, the Executive Secretary, the Permanent Secretary of Protocol duly observed, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the flag-off ceremony of the resurfacing of existing road and remedial work in Maitama, Garki, and Utaco district as well. On behalf of our company, all my colleagues, including other contractors, and myself, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve under your watch and command by awarding to us this contract. Your Excellency, we promise to do our best by giving the people of FCT good quality road within the best engineering practices, and also deliver on time, putting into consideration good traffic control plan in order to minimize the inconvenience that will be brought to the good people of this capital during the construction process. We also promise to comply with the FCDA master plan standard in the process of construction. We want to use this medium to thank the Honorable Minister to giving the opportunity to Ferrotex Construction Company and other contractors in the capital. Since these few months he assumed office, we are committed on his vision of the better capital for all Nigerians. We want to thank you once again, saying, we will not disappoint you, sir. We, Ferrotex, have been performing, we, Ferrotex, are performing, and we will perform for the future of better nation and better capital territory. Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for Mr. Jose Rodriguez, MD Ferrotex Construction Nigeria Limited. At this point, Honorable Minister, it will be my great pleasure indeed to call on the House of Representatives member representing Ahmad Buhari Federal Constituency, Honorable Chinedu Obika, to please step forward to give us a goodwill message. A round of applause for Honorable Chinedu Obika.
The Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Yeshun Wike, the Chairman, Senate Committee on FCT, the Chairman, House Committee on FCT, the Royal Father, my brother, Senator Philip Adodwa, the Chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, and I want to stand on the existing protocol. Mr. Minister, sir, like I said yesterday at Kuje, we can see what you are doing, and we are happy you are the one that is representing us as the Minister of FCT. But at the same time, we cannot get tired of asking for more. I called for the attention of the minister also in our rural communities and satellite towns, where needs maximum attention also. And from what you said in Kuje, I found out that you have even doubled your effort on that, because you made promise that more roads are going to come up, about 3 of them. So we are grateful. And I want to also use this opportunity to also thank you for what you are doing in the times of security in FCT, and ask you to also double your effort, because security is very important to FCT and the people of FCT in general. So, and at the same time, FCT as it stands today is a unique place, where we have a president of APC stock, a minister of PDP stock, and we have elected senator and members of House of Representatives. That shows that we have to work together as a family to deliver to our people. And we seek for that cooperation, Mr. Minister. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Honorable Chinedu Obika, representing Amak Buhari Federal Constituency in the FCT. Thank you, amazing brass band. Thank you, thank you. Honorable Minister, permit me to call the Chairman, House Committee on the FCT, Honorable Mukhtar Aliu Betara. A round of applause for him, please, as he steps forward.
My brother, the Honorable Minister FCT, and on FCT, my colleagues from the House of Representatives, my brother, Senator Aduda, the Chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council, our Royal Father, I stand on existing protocol. It is my privilege and honor to stand before you today on this event of flag off of Maitama district. I'm delighted as a legislator to see to this growth and development of every district in FCT. I want to congratulate the inhabitants of Maitama, which I'm one of them, for having you, His Excellency, as the Minister of FCT, my brother, my amiable leader, who is determined to change the face of FCT and its environment. Today is a memorable day for me as the Chairman House Committee on FCT. As I said, in most of the projects we went with the groundbreaking. I've been privileged to be appointed as the chairman, and I have a good minister, which I've been saying we are going to leave legacies in Abuja. For me, as a politician, I would always want the person I will work with for us to have things on ground. When we are leaving, we will tell the world this is what we have done. Honorable Minister, for members of my committee and the House of Representatives, we are happy to have you, and I've said we'll support you in anything you want the National Assembly to do for you. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. A round of applause for Honorable Mukhtar Aliu Betara, Chairman House Committee on the FCT. At this point, Honorable Minister, it is my honor and pleasure indeed to call on the Chairman, Senate Committee on the FCT, the very distinguished Senator Ibrahim Bumai, who we consider as one of our own, to give his remarks. A round of applause for Senator Bumai, please.
The Honorable Minister, His Excellency Nelson Wike, distinguished senators, the Chairman House Committee of FCT, the Chairman AMAC, the Executive Secretary, heads of agencies and departments, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. I'm highly delighted to be part of this important occasion of flag off of resurfacing roads in Maitama of Abuja by His Honorable Minister, His Excellency Nelson Wike, Honorable Minister of FCT. We, the members of the Senate Committee on FCT, are keenly following the initiatives of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, and I want to say, without fear of contradiction, that the minister is performing very well. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister, we are highly appreciative of your phenomenal increase in revenue base of the FCT within the very short period you are in the FCT. This occasion we are witnessing today, the flag of the resurfacing of Maitama would not have been possible if not for the ingenuity of the minister in improving the revenue base of the FCT. I therefore commend and congratulate His Excellency, the Minister of the FCT and the staff of FCT for this remarkable achievement. Once more, Your Excellency, on behalf of the Senate Committee of the FCT, please accept our congratulations for the exceptional work, and we are ready to partner with the Minister to raise Abuja to the next level. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. I want a round of applause for the very distinguished Senator Ibrahim Bumai. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point we're getting to the high point of this afternoon's event, and it is my honor and privilege to call on the Honorable Minister, Federal Capital Territory, Chief Barrister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, CONGSSRS, to kindly step forward to give us his remarks and carry out the flag off. Honorable Minister, sir.
Thank you very much. Jagaban. Jagaban. Please, the only mandate we have, I will start with Jagaban. Other person's mandate. Thank you very much. The single senator was the chairman of the Senate Committee on FCT, my dear brother Senator Boma, the chairman, House Committee of the Federal Capital Territory, my dear brother, Honorable Veteran, the member representing Abuja, Joshua Chinedu, the single Senator Philip Adudua, the chairman, Abuja Municipal Council, my dear brother, our ruler, who has given us, we assumed office, our traditional ruler. Thank you. The Executive Secretary, Federal Capital Development Authority, the most senior director of the FCT, security chiefs led by the Commissioner of Police, and my members of the entourage led by Senator Mao Habonwachibudo Muche, the Mandate Secretary, Area Council, our beautiful women, our wives, our mothers, and our sisters that are here, our dear youth, the various contractors that are involved in this work in the Tama district, Otako, and part of Gariki, all other leaders that are here, my dear good people, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me thank our dear chairman of the various committees in charge of FCT, the Senate and the House of Reps, for their support they have given to FCT since our assumption of office. Like they said, we have never lacked anything, and whatever we ask from them, they go all out to make sure we get it. And that is why we're able to carry out our functions without molestation, without hindrance. I want to sincerely thank you and to extend my felicitation to the Senate President and the leadership and the Speaker and the leadership of the House. And to let you know, we will not take this for granted. We continue to relate with you. We continue to partner together for the interest of our people, which is very key in terms of development. Let me thank the Area Council Chairman. Like I've said yesterday, what we are doing has nothing to do with political party. What we are talking about is governance. How will the people of Abuja benefit? Party is a vehicle that takes you to a destination. When you get to a destination, you come down and talk about governance. And that's why today, all the area council are cooperating with us. It doesn't matter whether they're in party A or whether they're in party B. What I've told them, because poverty does not know the party you belong to. Insecurity does not know the party you belong to. And so we must put our hands together and support the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. And I'm sure, yes, you know one problem we have, we are not patient. We want miracle to be performed overnight. But we know where we are coming from. We know how things were And I don't blame you that you are not patient. I don't blame you that you are not patient. But I pray you should be patient. We could not have been succeeding. You could not have been saying that the FCT is working. How is the FCT working without the support of Mr. President? Is it possible? It's not possible. I gave an adage yesterday in Kuje. I want to repeat that adage here. And in a language all of us will understand. And what is that adage? Monkey they jump, monkey they jump. Now because tree near tree. If tree no near tree, monkey go break in leg. Do you understand what I'm saying? Monkey jump from here, reach here. If the tree is not close, will it jump? So it is the same thing. FCT is working. FCT is not working. If we don't have the backup, if we don't have the support of Mr. President, will FCT work? Certainly not. So all we are doing, Mr. President cannot come down here by himself to do it. He works through people. And by the special grace of God, we are the agents of Mr. President for the renewed hope agenda as it relates to the FCT. So whatever we are doing here today, it's not that on our own. No. Mr. President is the governor of FCT by law. But he has decided to delegate his functions to us. And so those of us he has given an opportunity, we don't have excuses. We must make the people to be happy. And that's what we're doing here today. So I want to appeal to all of us. I got a text last night that, oh, everywhere is blocked. I should go and remove it. I said, see Nigeria. You see Nigeria. We are complaining work is going on. We are not happy. When work was not going on, he said nothing is happening. Now that something is happening, oh, go and remove it. We are suffering. You cannot talk about development without making sacrifice. When I was the governor of Rivers State, we were carrying out 3-4 flyovers at the same time. People were complaining. Don't mind them. How can they say they want to finish 3-4 flyovers within 1 year? They just want to carry money. Make sure that people are suffering and it will become an abandoned project. I told them, listen, for whatever in life, even the progress you want to make, you must make sacrifice. There must be inconveniences. After that inconveniences, you benefit from it. It didn't take 9 months when Julius Berger completed those projects. Then the people now started, we didn't know it would be like this. We thank God. So now we are making sacrifices for those things that were not done before. We are willing now to do it. So there will be inconveniences for you. And the inconveniences will not take a long time. So make sacrifice for us. We are willing to do the work. So these few days where you have had some kind of traffic problem, some people say, oh, where it used to take them 2 minutes, it took them 40 minutes. It's part of the sacrifice. It's part of the inconvenience. It will not be like that forever. I also suffer it. I have no other road to pass than the same road all of us are passing. So I beg all of us. Maybe the FCDA did not make much announcement to enlighten the public that this is what is going to happen. So I apologize on their behalf. But know that it was not intentional for people to suffer. It is for our own benefit. So I thank you, believing that you understand that we are doing all these things for ourselves. Before, all hopes were lost. Some of us believe nothing again will come out in FCT. And that is the essence of President said, renewed hope agenda. Don't lose hope. I'm going to bring back that hope, that things will happen. And that's what the renewed hope agenda stands for. If we have lost hope before, no, the hope is back to make sure things will work. And I can assure you, as far as FCT is concerned, things will work. Not only FCT too, so many areas. To change the economy is not by mouth. So many things will go wrong, but in going wrong, it will get right. The wrong is the effect on you temporarily. Temporarily. Even some of you, when you are training your children, you see how painful it is where to get money to pay their school fees. By the end of the day, when your child is graduating, you are like flying. Oh, God, I thank you. Upon all this suffer, it has not been wasted. My son has made first class. My daughter has made first class. My daughter has made second class. You are not happy. Is it not true? So also, what the president is doing today, he may be having some inconveniences. We agree. But be patient. You will see the turnaround of things. I will never support what will not work. I will not support what will not work. So I know that whatever position or whatever policies you see today coming out is not intentional to make anybody to suffer. Forget about politicians who will always capitalize on small things. You know, when people have failed election so much, they have nothing again to see to be good. When people have lost, instead of them to go and rest that they have lost, support the person who has won. It's God that gives power. There's nothing we can do about it. So, because if we don't get it right, Nigerians will suffer, is it not? Do we want Nigeria to suffer? So we need to pray to make sure there's good help from Mr. President, that the wisdom, the strength for him to pilot the affairs of this country. It will not be good for us only to talk about bad. We should also talk about the good side. The ESFCDA, you have talked about local content. I support local content. But what I don't support, local content without capacity. I will tell you this. You know, I pass sometimes, I come out 12 midnight, 11 p.m. to check things for myself so that I'll be able to talk tomorrow authoritatively. Some of the contractors you gave this job don't have the capacity. I want to tell you the simple truth and nothing but the truth. If it continues that way, I have no choice but to revoke the contract. I can tell you authoritatively, I will not agree. Go to Asokoro. You have finished clarifying ordinary short road. For how many months? For how many months? So please tell your local content people, if they don't content well, we'll content out. I mean, all of us, we will like our people to do the job. But I will also know because you are doing the job, you won't do it well. And within time schedule. No. So local content, whether you are white or you are black, since all of you are local content, do it well. And do within the time. So I just felt I should let you know this. I don't know what you and ESFC the people have that is praising you people. I have not seen anything to praise you. So please make sure, take for example, the AYA roundabout. The AYA roundabout. That place has been sacrificed for how many months now? It has been sacrificed for how many months? It is still like that. If it had been asphalted, you won't see that traffic there. So I don't know the contractor. You know them. You are the ones who awarded it to them. Please tell them to expedite action so that our people will also benefit as quickly as possible. I thank you for that. And let me say for this one here, I've said FCT is not only the city. FCT also includes the rural areas. We are talking about insecurity. Lack of provision of basic amenities also lead to insecurity. When you don't have good roads, that will lead to insecurity. And so we are taking it upon ourselves to make sure this time around we must also focus on the area councils. What we are doing now is not within the area council. Here is the big man place. But when they tell them to pay tax now, they begin to complain. They are happy the road is being surfaced. Ask them, where would the money come from if not tax? When we started to see how we can get more tax and more revenue, there's nothing they did not do to fight me. But I'm not worried. I will not shake. I will do what is right. So you don't expect to have good road without paying tax. So all of you, the Honorable, the chairman of FCT, who said he's a resident of Baitama, tell your colleagues here, Operation Pay Tax. I will use you, my friend, as a point of contact. Tell them to pay their tax so that we can pay the contractors on time, and then we'll have good motorable roads. It's important. Come here by 12 in the midnight. Sometimes you won't see light. You won't see light. And then at the end of the month, I see a bill. Pay for this. I'll call them, come. This bill we're paying. Well, where was the light? Me that come out here midnight, I will not see light. And you are bringing bill. I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay. Because some of you think that as a minister, I'll be sleeping. Sleeping for what? I come out here midnight, I go around, and I call the man in charge. Why is there no light along so street? It's okay, I'll get back to you. A director is telling me, minister, he will get back to me. He's sleeping in his house, meanwhile I'm moving around. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So we must tell ourselves the simple truth that we are also part of the problems we are facing. And we must, as a matter of fact, change the way we take government work. If the street lights are on, it will reduce insecurity. Those of our children, our friends, who go and vandalize the solar lights, of what purpose? You put solar light today, you come back in 1 week, it has been vandalized. Sometimes those that they gave the contract are those who give them to go and steal it and bring back to them. We know all this. We know all this. But you see, every day is for the thief man. No be so. Every day for the thief man. 1 day for the owner of the house. So when we catch you, if you like, know the chairman of Senate committee. If you like, know the House committee chairman. I will not listen to them. I will carry you, and you will face the music. Because we can't continue to destroy what we have, and then we say government is doing nothing. Government is doing something. So let all of us work for the interest of all of us. Security agencies are not sleeping. They work day and night. It's not when there's one kidnap, you say, oh, they have not done anything. But you don't know how many kidnaps they have been able to save. Because they don't go on radio and television to tell you every day. They work. So you too, you have a role to play to make sure you give them information. They'll be able to do their work. We must support each other to achieve what we want to achieve. And that's the only way this country, this FCT, can move forward. If FCT is not safe, Nigeria is not safe. Because as the traditional ruler says, here is the home of every Nigerian. And so we must make it to be the safest place. And we are working. I have told those who are involved in kidnapping, well, if you don't want to change, no problem. Today you chop, you won't be caught. Tomorrow you chop, you won't be caught. The next day you'll be caught. And that's the end of you. You know what I mean by the end of you? That is the end of you. All those people who went to kidnap those 5 ladies and the rest, you've had their own time, but ask them, they've gone to the university. You know, you do these things and you think you won't be caught. You give us sleepless night. You too, you will not sleep. Picking what say, my man no go sleep, go sleep. So, and the civil organizations, they call them civil society, should also help. It's not only the negative things you must talk about. Talk about the positive things government is doing. Not everything negative projection. Negative projection. That will not help our society. It should also come out and talk about the positive things that government is doing. In that way, you're encouraging government to do more. So I thank all our people who have come out here to give us support. For us, we will not rest until we come to where we want to. And that is the best for FCT. So on this note, I want to invite our 2 chairmen, our traditional ruler, the chairman of the council, and all other people who are here to join us as a flag off this Maitama district. But like I said, all these things must be completed before May. That is our agreement, is it not? Yes, it's not our agreement. I'm not hearing you. Come. Come, so that the people will hear you. What is our agreement?
It shall be delivered by May 2024. Inshallah.
Agreement is it's where trouble will come. If he fails on his own part, whatever that happens to him, he should take. On our own part, we will not fail. So tell your contractors, agreement is an agreement.
got down. No, they test me, get your body get down. You dey sweet me when your body get down. Ginger me when your body get down. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. Everybody want follow me, girl, them a want follow me. Steady on my mind, no money. I know the strength so they keep telling me. You are my guy from the ghetto. I don't say my life, and only me I get a good the ball and no go stop. Out I no go flat. If you try steal my joy, make you go collect. But the whole shout out to my maker. Now he make me idea. Shout out to my creator. And nobody will go stop this fire. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I see the sweet us, he dey pain them. I see the pain them, mama, he dey sweet us. I don't care, now they stress me with pepper body. Now they stress me, my grace plenty. I know